Well, good afternoon, everyone. Chief Meteorologist Marcus Walter here. We're dealing with slightly drier conditions at the moment compared to this time yesterday when we had wet weather and thunderstorms moving across the region. We still have some pockets of rain impacting a small area of Union Parish and also northwestern Ouachita Parish, and then we're dealing with heavier pockets of rain across northern portions of Morehouse Parish and pushing into South Arkansas. Now, we still have rain chances around, but I think for the most part it'll be a quieter evening compared to what we saw yesterday. And as we look ahead, the models show that by the time we get to 10 p.m. we'll have temperatures only down into the upper 70s, and we should have mostly clear conditions with maybe a random shower still around. As we head into Saturday, it looks like we'll start out dry. It'll be warm and humid to start the day, temperatures in the mid and upper 70s. And as we head throughout the afternoon, this model is keeping us dry. We still may have to watch out for wet weather moving in from Arkansas, but outside of that, if you have any outdoor plans this weekend, as of now, the weather is cooperating for Saturday, but we do see a little more rain trying to approach from the south as we head through Saturday evening. That's likely when we'll have the best chance of rain around. And then as we head into Father's Day on Sunday, we'll start out near 70 degrees at the beginning of the day with a good amount of sunshine. And then we'll watch for an isolated shower or two to develop, maybe a little more scattered in activity by the time we get to the late afternoon hours. So I would say Father's Day evening, that's the best chance for rain across our region. But in the morning and early afternoon, you should be okay weather-wise. As we look ahead to Monday, we'll start out dry, but once again, we are expecting more wet weather to develop as we head throughout the afternoon. And as we look at our GFS model, it shows moisture still around as we head into Monday. Again, the green on the map, some of the heaviest rain likely to our north, toward places like Memphis and Little Rock, but we'll still have wet weather around. Then as we head toward Tuesday, we will start to dry out. The upper level trough that's been triggering the wet weather, that will start to break down, and that'll lessen our rain chances. And then as we head into Wednesday, we should be drying out for the most part, but heating up due in part to a fairly steady south wind. Now, this is a look at how much rain could accumulate from now into next week. About an inch or a little bit less than an inch for most of us. We picked up a good amount of rain yesterday, but we're still looking at rain chances into the weekend. And I mentioned that trough. This is a look at Saturday. That trough starting to break down. It's fairly weak, but it still is in place across part of our region. A ridge starts to build in across places like New Mexico and West Texas, and that eventually begins to influence our weather as we head into the beginning of next week. And while that trough is still there, again, it will continue to break down and weaken as we head throughout the rest of next week, and hot weather will be taking over. And we're looking at temperatures likely peaking in the mid 90s as early as Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. Here's a look at temperatures at the moment. We sit at 87 degrees with the southwest wind at 10 miles per hour. We have temperatures generally in the 80s at this hour, although it's 90 degrees now in El Dorado, 87 again in Monroe, 85 degrees in Tallulah. As we focus in on the feels like temperatures going forward, it'll feel more like 100 degrees or better as we head through Saturday and Sunday, and then again for Tuesday and Wednesday. So heat and humidity will be our story, along with rain chances as we head throughout the next few days. But tonight we'll summarize it like this: mostly clear, warm and humid, temperatures down to the low 70s. And tomorrow we'll see temperatures reach the low 90s, and we'll be watching for more isolated showers and storms as we head throughout the late afternoon. We'll tell you more about the rain chances and the heat tonight at 5 p.m. on KNOE. Make sure to tune in then.